Introduction. Why this will change your life. What if I told you that everything you've been taught about success, confidence, and achieving greatness is completely upside down? What if I told you that true power, lasting confidence, and success don't come from chasing money, status, or external validation, but from a philosophy that's over 2,000 years old, one that has helped some of the greatest minds in history become true leaders, warriors, and men of virtue? In a world where the majority of people are scrambling for the latest life hack, chasing after quick fixes or superficial achievements, the truth remains simple, and it's often uncomfortable. True power comes from mastering yourself, not the world around you. This philosophy is Stoicism. In its purest form, Stoicism teaches you how to build unshakable confidence, overcome hardship, and become the highest version of yourself, regardless of external circumstances. If you're tired of the endless pursuit of quick successes and feel like there's a deeper truth about life and personal growth that you've been missing, then this is for you. Today, we're diving into the 15 most important Stoic lessons that, when fully embraced, will transform your life. Stay with me until the end of this article, because we'll dive into hard truths that are not just theory, but practical advice that you can begin applying immediately. Are you ready to stop chasing validation and start mastering your life? If you are, let's begin. 1. Embrace radical responsibility. Own your life, no one else. Well, one of the most profound teachings in Stoicism is the idea that you are the only person responsible for your life. This means no one is coming to save you, and nothing outside of you is to blame for your current situation. Take 100% responsibility for everything in your life. We live in a world where it's easy to blame everything around us, our upbringing, the system, the economy, or other people. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon. The world is stacked against me, or I'm not lucky enough, are phrases we often hear in the world of self-pity. Stoicism says, enough with the excuses. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic emperors, famously said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The moment you realize that you are fully responsible for how you react to circumstances, your life will begin to change. The Stoics argue that it is not the events themselves that cause us stress, but our interpretation of those events. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. Taking radical responsibility means owning your life completely. Your successes, your failures, your relationships, and your path forward. A high-value man knows this truth. He's in the driver's seat of his life. He does not wait for others to help him or blame the world for his shortcomings. He builds the life he wants by taking consistent action. 2. Control what you can, accept what you can't. The art of letting go. One of the most liberating lessons from Stoicism is learning to let go of the things that are outside your control. There's a clear distinction that Stoics draw between what you can influence and what you can't. It's a lesson that applies directly to becoming a high-value man. The Stoics say, focus on what you control, your thoughts, actions, and behaviors. Everything else, such as other people's opinions, the weather, or how the stock market performs, is beyond your influence. Wasting energy on the uncontrollable is both futile and exhausting. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, taught that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. For example, if someone criticizes you unfairly, you can control your response, but you cannot control their words or opinions. Stoicism teaches you to focus on your internal state and not allow external events to disrupt your peace of mind. This focus on acceptance can be a game changer. By understanding that there are things beyond your control, You stop investing emotional energy in the uncontrollable and gain mental clarity about where your power lies. For a high-value man, this equates to less stress, more focus, and a greater sense of purpose. When you practice this principle, you free yourself from the burden of trying to manipulate the world around you and instead work toward cultivating mastery over yourself. 3. Practice resilience. Life will knock you down, but you can always rise again. Life is unpredictable, and you will face failure, disappointment, and hardship. But the key is not avoiding difficulties, it's how you respond to them. Resilience is one of the core teachings of Stoicism, and it's something that every high-value man must embody. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher and advisor to Emperor Nero, once wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Stoicism teaches that adversity is not something to fear, but something to embrace. The challenges you face in life are opportunities to grow stronger. A Stoic approach to resilience means understanding that pain and suffering are a part of life. The high-value man doesn't shy away from challenges. He meets them head-on. When faced with adversity, he doesn't crumble. Instead, he remains calm, adapts, and continues moving forward. When you practice resilience, you shift your perspective on failure. Rather than seeing it as a setback, you see it as a lesson. You learn to thrive despite challenges, and in doing so, you build unshakable confidence. You become the kind of person who bounces back faster than anyone else, and that's one of the key traits of a high-value man. 4. Live with purpose. The power of daily discipline. Stoicism teaches that you must live in accordance with your values and purpose every single day. Discipline and consistency are essential to becoming a high-value man. Success doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of deliberate action and clear priorities. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." It's easy to talk about how you want to live and what you want to achieve, but the real transformation happens when you live with purpose. This is about aligning your daily actions with your long-term goals, and this requires daily discipline. Imagine having a clear vision for your life and then acting on it every day. For a high-value man, this is how he creates success, through intentional action. Whether it's waking up early to work on a personal project, consistently hitting the gym, or focusing on building meaningful relationships, discipline is the bridge between intention and achievement. A Stoic approach to discipline is grounded in the belief that the present moment is all you can control. You must make the most of every single day and invest your time in what truly matters. By setting and sticking to your daily routines, you not only create a life of meaning, but you also develop confidence in your ability to achieve anything you set your mind to. 5. Master your emotions. Don't let feelings control you. Perhaps one of the most challenging aspects of being a high-value man is learning how to control your emotions. Stoicism teaches that emotions should not dictate your actions. It's not that you suppress your feelings, but rather that you develop mastery over them. When you react impulsively to external circumstances, you give away your power. A Stoic doesn't act out of anger, jealousy, or fear. Instead, he practices emotional discipline. By understanding your emotions, you learn to respond with rationality rather than being controlled by them. This emotional control is what sets high-value men apart. They do not let frustration or stress lead them to impulsive actions. Instead, they use emotions as data to inform their actions, not as fuel for their reactions. When you can step back and respond thoughtfully, rather than reacting blindly, you build unshakable inner peace. This is a key element of unshakable confidence, knowing that your reactions will always be measured, calm, and rational, no matter the situation. Conclusion: the path to becoming unbreakable. By embracing the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, you set yourself on the path to becoming the highest version of yourself, a high-value man. You learn to take full responsibility for your life, to control what you can, to build resilience in the face of adversity, and to live with purpose and discipline. But most importantly, you master your emotions and respond with reason, not reaction. This is not an easy path, but it is the most rewarding. The high-value man does not wait for life to hand him success. He creates his own success. And the key to this success lies in the principles of Stoicism. If you choose to adopt them, you'll not only become the best version of yourself, but you'll also discover a deep, unshakable confidence that no one can take from you. The Stoic path to becoming a high-value man is clear. Take full responsibility, embrace adversity, and live with purpose and discipline. The journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Are you ready to transform your life? Comment, "I'm ready" below if you're committed to becoming the high-value man you were always meant to be.